This is Underground Opera.
I feel like I'm choking on the air that's around me. Everyone hoping that I die, but I just keep coming. My best just ain't arrived, so I just keep running. But nevertheless, I get it off my chest and possibly explode with the people I know best. And if I'm toxic, you're a little confused. I got to lose. I'm about to knock a screw loose. You won't ever break me down. I will never hit the ground until another problem to solve for me. Laying on bell on the top, I give them the prodigy. Open the mouth just to give them another thing to say. Give them the gorilla, the monkey going up Polaroids. Now give it all, never take it away. I get it all, never lose anyway. Hold it down, never back it away. Now give it up, come on, lose anyway. Cause you won't ever break me down. I will never hit the ground.
All right, man. Let's get this thing started. I got a very special guest tonight. All my guests are special, but I feel like I got a common bond with these guys because they're from not too far where come from. So they're from Indianapolis, and I'm from right outside Indianapolis, or at least I lived part of my life outside Indianapolis, right outside Indianapolis. And anyway, we're going to address something really important tonight. This past weekend, there was a music festival down here in Kentucky. I won't throw any names, throw any shade, but it was a great time. Couldn't have picked a better weekend in August to do this, man. It was just, the weather was gorgeous. And I mean, camping, perfect. Got a little cold Friday night, but you know, everything. All my camping neighbors were just awesome. We all talked like we'd known each other for our whole lives, and I don't even know their damn names. I should have got their names and maybe added on Facebook or something, but I didn't. It was a really awesome time until it wasn't an awesome time anymore. Tragedy reared its ugly head. There was something bad happened. 3 people overdosed. Now, just gonna say, leave the fentanyl alone, people. You know, there's nothing good about it. There's nothing good about it. You know, but we, on behalf of myself and my band, we express our deepest condolences. And there's a lot of finger pointing going on around. Oh, it's the property owner's fault. No, it's not. Oh, it's the promoter's fault. No, it's not. Same thing happened at Louder Than Life a couple of years ago. Something very similar happened at Louder Than Life a couple of years ago, and nobody blamed the property owners or blamed the promoting company. Nobody blames Walmart when somebody ODs in their parking lot, because it does happen. So quit pointing the fingers. Be glad that it happened where it did, because there were medics, and 2 of them were revived. That one of them wasn't. That's terrible, I know, but I firmly believe that it would have been 3 dead people if it didn't happen where it was. And Again, I'm going to post a GoFundMe link for help in this in the description of this video of where you can donate to help with the funeral expenses, because it's bad. Anyway, sorry to bring everybody down. I'm a positive person, but I really just kind of wanted to get that out there. Wanted to get that, get that GoFundMe. And I'm going to bring my guest on. I can't wait to talk to him. Yeah, I already told you everybody where you're from. So introduce yourselves. Man, Quentin, you are upside down. I think he's frozen too.
Uh-oh.
It happens. It'll kick on here in a second.
Well, I'll jump in while he's reloading here. But we are Koilos from Indianapolis, Indiana, and I'm Jake Newman. I play guitar in the band, and that is Quentin Young down there, who's upside down. He is our vocalist. Hopefully he gets fixed here soon, but more than happy to be here, and first time getting to chat with a fellow Hoosier.
Man, have you ever ran over a deer?
No, knock on wood. I've seen a lot of it now, but not me.
Or got stuck behind a tractor in traffic or anything like that?
Oh yeah, how'd that happen?
Yeah, you had that. Anyway, I say that because I've got one of my little solo songs is a song called Hoosier, and it mentions that. That's the key line of the song. Everybody I know's ran over a deer. The way it's set up, it's funny. So, there we go. See, I told you it'd start working again. So
yeah,
tell
I'm
me,
out here in the middle of nowhere. So
where are you at? Are you in Franklin,
Indiana?
Oh, I said Franklin. Oh, Evansville's all right. It's got Evansville. I lived there for a few years.
My sister lives in Evansville. She really likes it.
Yeah, it's okay down there. It's like everywhere else. It's what you
it's
make
okay.
it.
It's just there's nothing outside of that.
Well, that's true.
It's just trees.
Are you on 41 then?
Quentin, how are you upside down?
I don't even know where I'm at. Well, so here's the thing. So I can't have my phone in my hand at the same time. Hold on. See if I can fix it.
Hell yeah.
Hold on a minute. We'll go like this. All right.
Man. Tell me about Die Another Day. How long's this been out?
Late June.
Jake?
Yeah, I'd say it hasn't been out real long.
Late June, and what's funny is that relatively newer release, but some of these songs that we've had written and done for over 2 years.
Well, that happens.
But so far it's had pretty good reception. We're finally starting to pick up, especially more like regional attention along in the tri-state, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, and going out from there. But let it off with a very fun music video that we had for the digging song, and that's kind of been that's what's kind of led the charge for us. 15,000
views on YouTube.
Yes.
Did you know that?
I checked it last week. I know it's been sitting around there for a little bit.
You're right. 15,000 views so far.
So far, yes.
Tell me all about it. Tell me all about the EP.
Well, Quentin, do you have anything?
I mean, the EP. I mean, Die Another Day. I mean, it's about the come up of four gentlemen who've been working their absolute tails off to become the best musicians they possibly can be, and finally had a breakthrough when we got signed to Pavement for Artist Fartist Chant so far, and hopefully going to have even more of a breakthrough with that as well. It just honestly, it really depends on what would you like to know about Die Another Day.
What's the most personal song to you?
Most personal song to me personally is probably Digging.
Is it?
All the songs are pretty personal to me. Digging being the most personal song. I'm a real advocate for mental health and where your headspace is at all times. You know, things like that affect they affect yours, they affect mine, they affect Jake's, affect everybody's. It's one of those things where if you listen to the lyrics of the song, you'll find out where my headspace was. You know, I sing a lot about where my headspace is in certain songs. Sometimes it's all over the place, so I'm all over the place. A man of many voices is what I am.
Where did you record it?
I recorded it in my basement.
Oh, really? The whole album?
Yes.
Yes. So basically, we recorded the entire thing in Quentin's basement, and
That's
now
awesome.
we get good recordings there, and he's got a lot of gear down there, a lot of good professional gear that we're able to use, and then from there we had a audio engineer. His name is Nick Scott. He's up in Michigan, and we send him the files. He does the mixing and mastering, makes it sound pretty, sends it back to us when it's done.
The man is a fantastic. He is the fantastic beast. I have rather enjoyed working in tandem from state to state with that guy so far. It's been pretty awesome.
Yes.
So,
But
that's a hell of a recording.
thank you.
hey man,
It was a pretty penny, but
thank you.
all worth it. All worth it. But yeah, most of the songs we had kind of worked on
for this?
when. What was that, Quinn?
I said, wait, we're getting paid? You said it's a pretty penny. That's why I was joking.
But musicians get paid?
I was like, wait, we get paid? I've been doing this.
Been doing it wrong. Oh,
Yeah,
but it was fun to put together, and a lot of the songs that, well, I say a lot of the songs, all four of them, not very many, came from just sort of different inspirations, and out of those four, it's pretty. They might seem pretty cohesive, and that's kind of what we were trying to go for, but they were all written, all but one of them. Kind of Quentin and I split the songwriting duties, and I'll more so just pump out an instrumental. He'll pump out an instrumental, throw some lyrics on it. So I know the Teeth song and Get Up, I had just written and thrown over to him. He added his lyrics, made it awesome. And then he did the Digging song 100% by himself. And then the song Flawed on there is the only one that we actually sat down and wrote together. And but you know, I think we know each other's styles well enough that we can. You wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that if you didn't know that.
Well,
yeah,
I was gonna.
If we never told you, yeah.
I was going to bring up Flawed because it just happens to be, since it is my show, I get to talk about my favorite song on the album, and it just so happens to be Flawed.
You're the first one who said that. Thank you.
No, it's definitely my favorite song on this record here.
Awesome.
So,
but funny story about that one.
Yes.
The turntables that you kind of hear in the background on some of the parts, that is a real person. That is not a sample. That is not. It's not a machine. That is a real person that I befriended on Twitter who is Pakistan. He's a Pakistani DJ, and he loves nu metal and sort of anything in the realm. And I send him a track. He does scratches over it, and then we throw it in the final mix.
Well, What would you say the plot of that song was?
What do you say, Quentin?
He's
Oh,
he's in a valley or something.
he might be
The plot
frozen
of the
again.
song was I was
Oh, we just had you
on.
driving up I-69.
You got me now?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we
Oh,
did.
The plot of the song is, I mean, did you lose me again?
Yep.
For a second.
Jake, take this over.
Well, I don't really remember what the song was about from Quentin's perspective, but the reason why it was special to at least to us, in my opinion, was because that was the one that we actually sat down, wrote together, figured out exactly how we wanted to structure it, and that one was a fully collaborative effort, really.
All right. Can we expect a vinyl run, or is there vinyl out right now?
There is no
I
vinyl.
have, if you can hear me,
Yep.
I have a set of very, 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 very specific vinyls that I have having made. There will only be a shortcut of them. I'm gonna make like probably 10 to 20 of them only, and that'll be it. I'm working right now with a manufacturer to create a vinyl for the EP.
That's awesome. It just so happens
And
I like vinyls.
There'll be a select amount. I'm gonna put them up for sale. They'll probably go quick, but they will all be signed by all of us as well. So, but that will be a specific run of merchandise that will not be created again. I'm gonna do it for every EP we have. It'll be just a little bitty. There'll be a vinyl. So
I collect cassettes too, just in case. If you
Hey,
if you were rolling around that idea at all.
I don't know if I roll around that, but the vinyl I rolled around because it was available to me. So
Yeah.
that is something I'm going to do.
Well, you guys, you got a website or anything you want to plug in before we wrap it up?
Absolutely. Well, we have our Facebook. We also have our merch store as well. I have to remember what the website for that is off the top of our head, but our merch store is available on all of our social media platforms. You can go to click. You'll be able to go click underneath more on most of our platforms. Goes directly down. Click the store, and it will be there. A website should be, what is it? Bonfire.com / Koilos
I forget
official,
what it is, but we have the link.
believe.
We have the link tree on every social media page. When you click the link tree, you'll have a big selection of fun stuff that you can click on. The merch store is one of the first options.
Well,
Yeah,
something I
and our
forgot to
merch
ask.
store.
Something I
Oh, go
forgot
ahead.
to ask about is making the video for digging. So tell the
All right.
digging video story. I know there's got to be one behind it.
Well, there's definitely a story behind it. 4 dudes showed up to an awesome haunted house in the middle of the hood in an RV, and we did it. But no, there is a story to that. But so it was more like we had a plan for the digging video. I had a major plan for the digging video. I had actually shot an entire video for the digging video that I scrapped. A friend of mine who owns Nightmare on Edgewood Haunted House in Indianapolis, Indiana, we are grateful enough for him to let us use his haunted house. He offered up every scene in that video for digging. Wonderful haunted house. Man's name is Kevin Cook, by the way. He is fantastic for letting us use it. I've known him for years as well, so that was that's what got us into the door of being able to even do that. But he also liked the song, liked what message it had to say and everything of that nature. I used to make music back in the day that a lot of people didn't really like, but it's because I screamed a lot. But now I like to express what I'm doing while singing, rapping, screaming, all of it together, just as a mixture. But that video means a lot to me because it's everything wrapped into one of what I love to do, from videography to working in a haunted house to being in a band to giving every little ounce of myself into a project just to show what can come out. We use Day of the Dead makeup as well, in digging. We all have a feeling that we feel inside. I explained that in the song, how the oppressed feel oppressed and how they must scream out, and that's just is what it is. So we use the Day of the Dead makeup to express the way we feel a little bit on the inside, but also just express, honestly how cool it was where we were at.
Oh yeah, I bet.
An amazing thing as well. But that video came a long way. A lot of people really like that video. They like the message that it has to send, and it's one that we push hard.
It's great, and it shows all the work shows in it. It does. It shows how much you put into it. And of course, it's got 15,000 views. I can tell you this video here won't get 15,000 views for a long time.
Hey, man.
He'll get a few hundred.
Hey, man. Hey, a few hundred's still cool, man. That'll be people that are new and get to experience your podcast maybe for the first time, or Underopolis for the first time, and or Undergroundopolis for the first time, and get to experience Koilos as a band for the first time, and get to meet, maybe not face to face, but meet us for who we really are.
Yeah. What does Koilos mean?
Koilos is actually the word Koilos, so it's a Greek word that means hollow.
Okay.
The band started out as Koilos, spelled the same way as Koilos. And as we were getting reviewed and people were watching our videos, Franz from Attila said something that stuck with me a lot. He was listening to our music, really dug our music, loved it and everything like that. He literally said, word for word, verbatim, that he was like, I love everything that's going on here. I love all the music. I love the energy. He's like, reminds me a little bit of myself. And he was like, but the only problem I see in the future is that you guys will have a problem with your name because it looks like Koilos, but it's pronounced Koilos. And I took that to heart, and so did everybody else a little bit, probably just me and Jake mainly. And it was like, it's from now on the band is Koilos, and there may be a rebranding later on, but that'll be later. But for right now, we made it to where it's simple. That way everybody can say it, remember it, and things of that nature. But yes, it normally means hollow. But,
right on, man. Yeah, that's why I didn't say your name at the beginning of the video, because I wasn't sure how to pronounce it.
Yeah, just Koil, Koil, and then OS, so Koilos. That
is all our time we have for now. Thank you for listening to Undergroundopolis. Remember, we do this every Wednesday night, bringing you new and exciting artists every week. Be sure to hit up their websites and social media and stream or download their music. If you like this show, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, any streaming platform, and leave us a review as well. I'm your host, Rob Lyon, signing off.